Here are 50 most commonly asked interview questions, along with detailed answers for a cybersecurity forensic analyst position. 1. What is digital forensics, and how does it contribute to cybersecurity? Answer. Digital forensics is the process of collecting, analyzing, and preserving digital evidence in a forensically sound manner to investigate cybercrimes, security incidents, and policy violations. It contributes to cybersecurity by providing insights into the nature and scope of security breaches, identifying perpetrators, and supporting legal proceedings. Forensic analysis helps organizations understand how incidents occurred, mitigate future risks, and improve overall security posture. 2. Describe the steps involved in conducting a digital forensic investigation. Answer. Digital forensic investigations typically involve several steps. A. Identification and preservation of evidence. B. Acquisition of data from relevant sources. C. Analysis of acquired data to identify relevant artifacts and patterns. D. Reconstruction of events to understand the sequence of activities. E. Documentation of findings and preparation of a detailed report. Each step must adhere to established forensic principles and methodologies to ensure the integrity and admissibility of evidence in legal proceedings. 3. What tools and techniques do you use for digital forensic analysis? Answer. I utilize a variety of tools and techniques, including forensic imaging tools like ENCASE and FEEEC for disk acquisitions, Volatility for memory analysis, Wireshark for network forensics, and open source tools like Autopsy and SleuthKit for file system analysis. Additionally, I leverage scripting languages such as Python for custom analysis and automation to streamline processes and handle large datasets efficiently. 4. How do you handle volatile data during a forensic investigation? Answer. Volatile data, such as RAM contents, is crucial for forensic analysis, as it may contain evidence of active processes, network connections, and user activity. I use live forensics techniques to capture volatile data without altering its state, employing tools like Volatility Framework to extract and analyze memory images. It's essential to prioritize volatile data collection early in the investigation to minimize the risk of data loss due to system shutdown or volatility. 5. Can you explain the importance of chain of custody in digital forensics? Answer. Chain of custody refers to the documented trail of custody, control, and transfer of evidence throughout the forensic process. It is crucial for establishing the integrity and admissibility of evidence in legal proceedings, demonstrating that evidence has not been tampered with or compromised. Proper documentation of chain of custody ensures accountability, transparency, and credibility of forensic findings, safeguarding the integrity of the investigation. 6. How do you ensure the integrity of digital evidence during collection and analysis? Answer. I ensure the integrity of digital evidence by following strict procedures for evidence handling, using right blocking devices to prevent data alteration during acquisition, and maintaining detailed documentation of all actions taken throughout the investigation. Hashing algorithms like SHA-256 are used to generate cryptographic hashes of evidence to verify its integrity before and after analysis, providing assurance that evidence remains unchanged. 7. Describe a scenario where you had to recover deleted data during a forensic investigation. Answer. In a previous investigation, I encountered a case where an employee had deleted critical files to conceal unauthorized activity. Using forensic imaging tools and file carving techniques, I was able to recover deleted files from unallocated disk space and reconstruct the timeline of events leading to the data deletion. This evidence played a pivotal role in identifying the perpetrator and providing insight into their motives. 8. How do you handle encrypted data during a forensic examination? Answer. Handling encrypted data requires specialized techniques and tools to decrypt, and analyze the content while maintaining forensic integrity. I employ cryptographic analysis, password cracking tools, and collaboration with cryptography experts to recover encrypted data. Additionally, legal considerations and privacy regulations must be taken into account when decrypting data to ensure compliance with applicable laws and regulations. 9. Can you discuss the role of digital forensics in incident response? Answer: digital forensics plays a crucial role in incident response. By providing the necessary technical expertise and tools to investigate security incidents, identify the root cause, and determine the extent of compromise. Forensic analysis helps in containing incidents, preserving evidence for legal proceedings, and restoring affected systems to normal operations. By integrating digital forensics into incident response processes, organizations can effectively mitigate the impact of security breaches and prevent recurrence. 10. How do you handle evidence obtained from cloud-based services during a forensic investigation? Answer: handling evidence from cloud-based services involves understanding the unique challenges and limitations of cloud forensics, such as data residency, legal jurisdiction, and access control issues. I work closely with legal counsel and cloud service providers to obtain relevant evidence through legal channels, ensuring compliance with data protection laws and service agreements. Secure methods such as API access, legal process, or preservation orders are used to collect and preserve cloud-based evidence for forensic analysis. 11. What steps do you take to ensure that forensic analysis does not alter original evidence? Answer: to ensure the integrity of original evidence, I follow strict guidelines for evidence handling, using right blocking devices to prevent accidental modifications during data acquisition. All analysis is conducted on forensic copies of the original evidence, preserving the integrity of the source data. Additionally, I document all actions taken during analysis, ensuring transparency and accountability in the forensic process. 12. How do you stay updated with the latest trends and techniques in digital forensics? Answer: I stay updated with the latest trends and techniques in digital forensics through continuous learning, participation in industry conferences, and engagement with professional communities. I regularly attend training sessions, webinars, and workshops conducted by leading forensic experts and organizations. Additionally, I subscribe to relevant publications and research journals to stay informed about emerging technologies and best practices in the field. 13. Describe a challenging digital forensic case you have worked on and how you handled it. Answer: one of the most challenging cases I worked on involved a sophisticated cyber attack where attackers used advanced malware and obfuscation techniques to evade detection. I conducted a detailed forensic analysis, employing reverse engineering to understand the malware's behavior and trace the attack vector. This involved collaborating with cybersecurity experts and law enforcement agencies to identify the attackers and mitigate further risks. The case highlighted the importance of multidisciplinary collaboration and innovative problem-solving in complex forensic investigations. 14. What role does digital forensics play in addressing insider threats? Answer: digital forensics is crucial for addressing insider threats. By providing the tools and techniques to detect, investigate, and respond to malicious activities by insiders, forensic analysis helps in identifying unauthorized access, data exfiltration, or policy violations by employees. By analyzing system logs, email communications, and access records, forensic investigators can uncover the root cause of the insider threat and assist in taking corrective actions to prevent future occurrences. 15. How do you approach forensic investigations involving mobile devices? Answer: forensic investigations involving mobile devices require specialized tools and techniques. Due to the unique characteristics of mobile operating systems and hardware, I use tools like Cellebrite and Oxygen Forensic Suite to extract data from mobile devices, including call logs, messages, emails, and app data. It's important to handle mobile devices in a way that preserves evidence, considering factors such as device encryption and lock mechanisms. 16. What is your experience with using AI and machine learning in digital forensics? Answer: I have experience using AI and machine learning technologies to enhance digital forensic investigations, particularly in sorting large datasets and identifying patterns that would be difficult for humans to detect manually. For instance, machine learning algorithms can be used to classify images or emails based on their content, aiding in the swift identification of relevant evidence. These technologies are invaluable in reducing the time and effort required in complex forensic investigations. 17. Can you explain the concept of network forensics? What tools do you use for this type of investigation? Answer: Network forensics involves the capture, recording, and analysis of network events in order to discover the source of security attacks or problematic traffic. Tools I use for network forensics include Wireshark for capturing and analyzing packets, NetFlow analyzers to understand traffic flow, and intrusion detection systems IDS like Snort to detect malicious activities. These tools help in reconstructing the sequence of events during a cyber attack. 18. How do you ensure confidentiality and privacy during forensic investigations? Answer: Ensuring confidentiality and privacy during forensic investigations involves adhering to strict data handling and security protocols, following legal and regulatory guidelines, and employing encryption to protect sensitive information. I ensure that access to forensic data is restricted to authorized personnel only, and that all investigative actions are documented and justified to maintain transparency and accountability. 19. What challenges do you face when conducting digital forensic investigations, and how do you overcome them? Answer: Challenges in digital forensic investigations include dealing with encrypted data, large volumes of information, and advanced persistent threats apps. To overcome these challenges, I continuously update my skills and knowledge, utilize advanced forensic tools, and collaborate with other cybersecurity professionals to share insights and best practices. Adapting quickly to new technologies and maintaining a proactive approach are key to effectively managing these challenges. 20. Describe your process for analyzing and interpreting forensic data. Answer: My process for analyzing and interpreting forensic data involves a thorough review of the collected data using forensic tools to identify anomalies and patterns. I cross-reference findings with known databases and use timeline analysis to reconstruct events. Interpretation of data requires critical thinking and an understanding of the context in which data was generated, considering potential technical and non-technical influences on the data. 21. How do you prepare and present findings from forensic investigations to non-technical stakeholders? Answer: Preparing and presenting findings to non-technical stakeholders involves translating technical forensic details into understandable terms, and focusing on the implications of the findings rather than the complexities of the methods used. I use visual aids like charts, graphs, and timelines to illustrate key points and ensure that presentations are clear and concise to effectively communicate the impact of the investigation. 22. What is your experience with forensic analysis of Linux-based systems? Answer: My experience with forensic analysis of Linux-based systems involves using tools like the Sleuth Kit, Autopsy, and DD for data acquisition and analysis. Linux systems have distinct file structures and logging mechanisms that require specific approaches to data extraction and analysis. I am familiar with the Linux command line, which is crucial for navigating and analyzing systems without graphical interfaces. 23. How do you differentiate between benign and malicious anomalies during forensic analysis? Answer. Differentiating between benign and malicious anomalies involves understanding the normal operational baseline of the system and identifying deviations that suggest malicious intent. This requires a deep knowledge of system and network behaviors, threat intelligence for context, and occasionally, heuristic analysis to interpret ambiguous data. Collaboration with IT and cybersecurity teams is also essential to accurately classify anomalies. 24. Discuss a time when you had to use forensic analysis to address a data breach. Answer. In a previous role, I was involved in a forensic investigation of a data breach where sensitive customer information was compromised. I conducted an in-depth analysis of access logs and system snapshots to identify the breach point. Through forensic tools, I traced the breach back to a phishing email that had allowed malware to infiltrate the network. My findings helped patch vulnerabilities and improve security measures to prevent future breaches. 25. What steps do you take to maintain your forensic tools and ensure they are up to date? Answer. Maintaining forensic tools involves regularly updating software to include the latest features and security patches. I subscribe to tool vendors' newsletters and security advisories to stay informed about updates and new vulnerabilities. Additionally, participate in training sessions and certifications to ensure proper tool usage and to stay current with technological advancements. 26. Explain the concept of anti-forensics and how you handle such techniques during investigations. Answer. Anti-forensics refers to methods used to obfuscate, alter, or destroy digital evidence to hinder forensic investigations. Handling anti-forensic techniques involves using advanced detection tools that can identify and mitigate attempts at data obfuscation, such as encryption, data wiping, and log file manipulation. Staying informed about new anti-forensic trends and continuously enhancing forensic methodologies are crucial for combating these challenges. 27. What is your approach to risk management in digital forensics? Answer. My approach to risk management in digital forensics involves identifying potential risks at the outset of an investigation and planning mitigation strategies. This includes assessing the sensitivity of the data involved, determining the legal implications of the investigation, and implementing stringent security measures to protect evidence and information. Regular audits and compliance checks ensure adherence to forensic standards and reduce risks associated with handling digital evidence. 28. How do you ensure legal compliance during your forensic investigations? Answer. Ensuring legal compliance involves understanding and adhering to laws and regulations related to data protection, privacy, and cybercrime. I work closely with legal experts to ensure that forensic procedures comply with applicable laws, and that evidence is collected and handled in a legally admissible manner. Regular training on legal and ethical issues in digital forensics is also crucial to maintaining compliance. 29. Discuss the importance of interdepartmental collaboration in digital forensics. Answer. Interdepartmental collaboration is essential in digital forensics, as it brings together diverse expertise from IT, compliance, and cybersecurity teams. This collaboration ensures a holistic approach to incident handling, from technical analysis to legal proceedings and corrective actions. Effective communication and coordination among departments enhance the efficiency and effectiveness of forensic investigations and subsequent security measures. 30. How do you handle the stress and ethical dilemmas often encountered in forensic investigations? Answer. Handling the stress and ethical dilemmas in forensic investigations requires a strong ethical foundation, adherence to professional standards, and effective stress management techniques. I ensure transparency in my actions, seek advice from mentors and peers when faced with ethical challenges, and engage in regular training on ethical practices in digital forensics To manage stress, I maintain a balanced work-life approach and participate in professional support networks to share experiences and strategies for coping with the demands of the job. 31. Can you discuss the role of forensic analysis in incident response and threat hunting? Answer: Forensic analysis plays a critical role in incident response by providing insights into the nature and scope of security incidents, helping to contain and remediate the breach, and supporting legal proceedings. In threat hunting, forensic analysis helps proactively identify and mitigate potential threats by analyzing historical data and patterns of behavior to detect anomalous activity before it escalates into a full-blown incident. 32. How do you handle digital evidence obtained from IoT devices during forensic investigations? Answer: Handling digital evidence from IoT devices requires specialized tools and techniques due to the diversity of IoT platforms and protocols. I utilize IoT-specific forensic tools and network sniffers to capture and analyze traffic from IoT devices, ensuring the integrity and admissibility of evidence. Collaboration with IoT vendors and researchers is also essential to stay abreast of emerging threats and forensic methodologies in the IoT ecosystem. 33. Describe a scenario where you had to testify as an expert witness in a legal proceeding based on your forensic findings. Answer: As an expert witness, I provided testimony in a criminal case involving digital evidence obtained from a compromised computer system. I presented my forensic analysis, detailing the methods used to collect and analyze the evidence, the conclusions drawn from the analysis, and the relevance of the findings to the case. It's crucial to communicate complex technical concepts clearly and accurately to the court, while maintaining impartiality and integrity as an expert witness. 34. What measures do you take to ensure the confidentiality of sensitive information during forensic investigations? Answer: Ensuring confidentiality involves implementing strict access controls, encryption, and secure storage mechanisms for sensitive information obtained during forensic investigations. I restrict access to forensic data to authorized personnel only, use encrypted communication channels for sharing sensitive information, and adhere to data protection laws and regulations to prevent unauthorized disclosure or misuse of information. 35. Can you discuss the role of digital forensics in proactive cybersecurity measures such as threat intelligence and risk assessment? Answer: Digital forensics contributes to proactive cybersecurity measures by providing insights into past incidents and attack techniques, which can be used to inform threat intelligence and risk assessment processes. Forensic analysis helps identify common attack vectors, vulnerabilities, and indicators of compromised IOCs, which can be used to develop proactive defense strategies and prioritize security investments based on potential risks. 36. How do you handle challenges related to data privacy and protection laws during cross-border forensic investigations? Answer: Cross-border forensic investigations present unique challenges related to data privacy and protection laws, as different jurisdictions may have conflicting regulations regarding data sharing and privacy rights. I collaborate with legal experts to ensure compliance with relevant laws and regulations, obtain necessary permissions and authorizations for data transfer, and anonymize or pseudonymize data when required to protect individual privacy rights. 37. Describe your experience with forensic analysis of cloud-based storage and computing environments. Answer: My experience with forensic analysis of cloud-based environments involves understanding the shared responsibility model of cloud security and utilizing specialized tools and techniques for data collection and analysis. I work closely with cloud service providers to obtain relevant evidence and metadata, ensuring compliance with legal and regulatory requirements while preserving the integrity of forensic data. 38. How do you handle forensic investigations involving encrypted communications platforms and messaging apps? Answer: handling encrypted communications platforms and messaging apps requires specialized tools and techniques for capturing and analyzing encrypted data while maintaining forensic integrity. I leverage forensic tools that support decryption of encrypted communications, collaborate with cryptography experts to identify encryption keys or weaknesses, and obtain legal authorization for accessing encrypted data in accordance with applicable laws and regulations. 39. Can you discuss the ethical considerations involved in digital forensic investigations, particularly in cases involving employee misconduct? Answer: ethical considerations in digital forensic investigations include respecting individual privacy rights, maintaining confidentiality, and avoiding undue harm or prejudice to individuals involved. In cases involving employee misconduct, it's important to conduct investigations impartially, without bias or preconceptions, and to ensure that disciplinary actions are proportionate to the severity of the offense and consistent with organizational policies and legal requirements. 40. How do you handle incidents involving data breaches where the integrity of forensic evidence may be compromised? Answer: in incidents involving data breaches, preserving the integrity of forensic evidence is paramount to ensuring the accuracy and admissibility of findings. I prioritize rapid response to contain the breach, implement safeguards to prevent further compromise of evidence, and engage forensic experts to conduct a thorough investigation using best practices and established methodologies to maintain forensic integrity. 41. Describe your approach to conducting forensic analysis of malware-infected systems. Answer: my approach to malware forensic analysis involves dynamic and static analysis techniques to understand the behavior, functionality, and impact of malware on infected systems. I use sandbox environments and virtual machines to execute malware samples in a controlled environment, analyze system changes, network communications, and file modifications. I also reverse engineer malware to identify its origins, functionalities, and potential countermeasures. 42. How do you handle situations where the integrity of digital evidence is compromised due to procedural errors or technical limitations? Answer: when the integrity of digital evidence is compromised, it's essential to acknowledge the limitations and potential impact on the investigation. I document the chain of custody and any deviations from standard procedures, assess the extent of the compromise, and consult with legal counsel and stakeholders to determine the implications for the investigation. Transparency and communication are key to addressing concerns and mitigating risks associated with compromised evidence. 43. Can you discuss your experience with forensic analysis of ransomware attacks and data extortion incidents? Answer: my experience with forensic analysis of ransomware attacks involves identifying ransomware variants, analyzing ransom notes, and tracing payment transactions to determine the scope and impact of the attack. I conduct memory and disk forensics to identify ransomware artifacts, such as encryption keys and file modifications, and collaborate with incident response teams to contain the attack and restore affected systems from backups. 44. How do you handle situations where forensic analysis results are inconclusive or ambiguous? Answer: when forensic analysis results are inconclusive or ambiguous, I conduct further investigation using additional tools and techniques, consult with subject matter experts, and consider alternative hypotheses to validate findings. It's important to communicate uncertainties and limitations transparently, document assumptions and methodologies, and explore alternative avenues of inquiry to arrive at a conclusive resolution. 45. Discuss the importance of continuous monitoring and incident response in digital forensics. Answer: continuous monitoring and incident response are integral to digital forensics, as they enable proactive detection, rapid response, and mitigation of security incidents. By monitoring for suspicious activities and anomalous behavior, organizations can detect incidents early, contain the damage, and preserve forensic evidence for analysis. Incident response processes ensure timely resolution of security breaches and minimize the impact on business operations. 46. How do you ensure the accuracy and reliability of forensic analysis results? Answer: ensuring accuracy and reliability involves following established forensic methodologies, documenting all actions taken during analysis, and validating findings through independent verification. I cross-reference forensic artifacts with multiple sources of evidence, conduct peer reviews of analysis results, and adhere to forensic best practices and standards to minimize errors and bias in forensic conclusions. 47. Describe your experience with forensic analysis of insider threats and employee misconduct cases. Answer: my experience with forensic analysis of insider threats involves identifying unauthorized access, data exfiltration, or malicious activities perpetrated by employees. I analyze user behavior patterns, access logs, and system activities to detect anomalies and potential misconduct. It's crucial to maintain confidentiality and handle investigations discreetly to protect the privacy and reputation of all parties involved. 48. How do you handle forensic investigations involving advanced persistent threats apps and targeted attacks? Answer: forensic investigations involving apps require a deep understanding of sophisticated attack techniques and the ability to trace multi-stage attacks across diverse systems and networks. I leverage threat intelligence, conduct in-depth analysis of network traffic and logs, and collaborate with cybersecurity teams to understand the tactics, techniques, and procedures (TTPs) used by attackers. Comprehensive analysis and coordination are essential to effectively respond to and mitigate the impact of apps. 49. Can you discuss the impact of emerging technologies, such as blockchain and artificial intelligence, on digital forensic investigations? Answer: emerging technologies like blockchain and artificial intelligence present both challenges and opportunities for digital forensic investigations. Blockchain can complicate forensic analysis due to its decentralized and immutable nature, while also offering new methods for securing and verifying digital evidence. Artificial intelligence enhances forensic capabilities through automated analysis of large datasets and identification of complex patterns, improving efficiency and accuracy in investigations. 50. How do you handle forensic investigations involving complex, multi-organizational IT environments? Answer: forensic investigations in multi-organizational IT environments require collaboration with various stakeholders to coordinate evidence collection and ensure compliance with diverse regulatory requirements. I establish clear communication channels, adhere to agreed-upon protocols and standards, and leverage centralized logging and monitoring solutions to manage the complexity of such environments effectively. This approach ensures thorough coverage and integrity of the forensic investigation process. The 50 questions and answers provided encompass a comprehensive range of topics pertinent to the role of a cybersecurity forensic analyst. They cover essential areas such as handling and analysis of digital evidence, legal and ethical considerations, the use of advanced forensic tools and strategies for dealing with complex cyber threats including apps, ransomware, and insider threats. These responses highlight the critical skills and approaches needed for meticulous forensic investigations, and underline the importance of continuous learning and adaptation in the face of evolving cyber threats. The depth and breadth of these questions prepare candidates to effectively demonstrate their expertise and readiness to address real-world security challenges in forensic contexts during interviews. For more exciting tips, tricks, and more importantly, For valuable insights of interviews, please share, like, and subscribe to my channel. It has a lot of valuable information about various insights of interviews. It has a wide range of real-world portfolio projects of various technologies for interviews, and it has wide range of most asked interview questions and answers of various technologies like data science, SAP, AWS, DevOps, and full-stack web development, and more. That will be useful during interviews. It has a wide range of most asked interview questions and answers, and real-world portfolio projects of various technologies for freshers. For 2 to 3 years, experienced candidates, and for 5 or above years, experienced candidates to test their skills by knowing most asked interview questions and make themselves ready for interviews.